So Monica, we're going to Nottingham. We're going to the Transplant Games.
Yes, you've managed to drag me to Nottingham. Last year it was Coventry and the year before it was Leeds. But no, on a serious note, I'm really looking forward to it. I understand you're going to do the ladies 3K with me this year.
I am. You inspired me last year when I found out that the walk was you just had to walk and not run, but not wiggle your bottom all over the place.
No, it's just it's serious, just serious walking, and obviously it's just done for fun.
Yeah.
Obviously, last year I realised I was in a category with, I think it was 4 ladies who had competed at the World Transplant Games, and I thought, I don't have a hope here, so I just enjoyed the walk. And we're going to try the 10-pin bowling, I understand, this year.
We are. I'm still I was recovering last year from my second transplant.
Yes, you were.
So I wasn't able to compete, but I was very lucky to present medals at the archery last year. But this year I can't wait to compete. I'm having a little bit of coaching and training in my archery. So I'm looking forward to that. But this year I've set myself a goal to do more. So yeah, I'm going to do the walk with you, although I'm sure you'll be way ahead of me.
I'll look back for you.
And the 10-pin bowling, oh my goodness, it really is for a laugh because I can barely pick the balls up. They need to put up those side things to stop the balls going down.
I'll be in good company then, because I cannot 10-pin bowl either. Do they know that we're novices in this team?
Well, did you not put in that you were a novice?
I think so. I can't remember. Maybe we should take our King's T-shirts off for that event,
I think
so they can't be ashamed of us.
But actually what they do at the 10-pin bowling, one of the clubs has started a tradition of wearing brightly coloured tops. So actually that might be a good idea to sort of de-kings ourselves.
We could go incognito.
Incognito and just be in brightly coloured tops.
The only thing is I think they'd recognise us too.
Maybe.
As we've been on the Kings, we're everywhere in Kings, aren't we?
We are.
Are you going to be doing the Donna walk with me as well?
I am.
Great.
But I don't know what distance I've chosen. You get a choice of, I think it's 2.5 or 5K for the walk.
Yeah, I've put down 5 because that's what I have done in the past.
But that is a brilliant event because your family and friends can enter it. I've done it with dogs before. I've had family running it, me walking it. And it's they had such a good turnout, over 1,000 people last year, so it should be quite an exciting event. And of course the King's team wear crowns.
Yes. Yeah, I wore my crown all the way round last time. I can remember the first time I did it, I was in awe of just how many actual transplant patients there are. I think because we belong to King's, we tend to get, ours is a little bit niche almost, but when you see how many people, and as you say, the children and the family members, it's just fantastic. And it matters not, run it, walk it, half and half, it's brilliant. It really is brilliant. And to get the medal at the end, it's not about the medal, but it is as well. It's to show,
it shows that you've achieved and that
something
you've moved on in your transplant life.
Yes.
And then of course there's the athletics on the Sunday, always on the Sunday. And I'm an official, so I love going and doing some timekeeping, but also just watching people running, jumping, sprints and longer distance, throws. And it's really
one of the
fun.
things that when I sort of took stock after the first year I'd been, I realised what's so nice is obviously there are people there who are really competitive, and quite rightly, but there are also people like us who are just fun but at the same time achieving something. So I'm really glad you twisted my arm that first year. And believe me, she twisted it. And I think because of us two doing it and making it more known, if that's good English, we've got more people coming with us this year, haven't we?
No, it should be really good. I came into the games through officiating and then volunteering, and that's actually how I got interested in archery, was volunteering when the games were in
little bit left beam, isn't it, archery?
I watched it taking place and just thought, I'd love to do that, but I want to do it properly, because with the archery you have your people with their own bows that
so it's quite.
But you also have 2 competitions where you have no prior experience whatsoever. They bring the targets, so they're only 10 metres in front of you. They teach you how to use the bow. So I set you the challenge of doing archery next year.
Oh my goodness, and it's on camera now, so I'm going to have to do it. Oh, dear me. Maybe I can get some coaching before we go next year.
But that wouldn't make it novice archery.
Oh no, that's true. That's true. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's 10-pin bowling, archery, and the walking, and the donor run.
And the donor, yes.
I better start training now, I think, for all of that. Do you know also something that I was, to this day, I still feel quite emotional talking about it, was the opening ceremony.
Oh, yes.
Because, again, you realise, so all the different hospitals who are competing, they have an opening ceremony, and then the people from the different hospitals or trusts come into the centre of wherever the main event is happening. And for me personally, and I remember you were there next to me the first year I was there, when you see the donor families walk in, it's just, I think I remember saying to you, please don't look at me, because I knew I couldn't hold it together.
Yeah.
It's just something so, unless you've experienced it, I can't really find the right word.
No.
But at the same time, what's the word? I can't even think of the word I want. Maybe for the donor families to see all of us who have benefited so hugely from their great gift to us, achieving what we've achieved, it's just fantastic. Fantastic. No, but emotional at the same time.
Oh, so emotional. I always say when people are going to come to the games, just, if you don't do it again, always make at least one opening ceremony, which is always on the Thursday night. It's absolutely incredible, and I love that you get all the children going first, and they go in their hospital order. So you've got Adam Brooks, I think it is, at the beginning, and then sort of Kings are in the middle,
and it goes. And then also, do you know, seeing children who have had their transplants, and their children are just great. They're bouncing into the ceremony, and it just makes you quite. For me personally, I was humbled to see these little tots who've gone through the same as we've gone through, different levels, I know, and there they are, just getting on with their lives and achieving, and then for the parents to be able to witness that, it's just
And of course
incredible.
They put on games for the siblings as well, for the younger siblings.
I didn't realise that the first year, but that's something that, so every member of the family can feel included.